Aloha everyone, this is the Indigenous Minded YouTube channel with my mom.
Hello.
It's coming at you again for another journal video. This is number 31. So yeah, right now we're in Marysville, Washington. So kind of a recap of last week. I think I left off on Sunday with my day off, did some laundry. I think I was getting ready for the week. It was a transition week. I was finishing up family medicine service, going on to dermatology, which I am on now. Monday, I was on call again. It was my last call shift. I think I had a admission, maybe one or two. I think maybe just one. It wasn't too bad of a call shift. That was for the regular long day. And then Tuesday I had my didactics day. So in the morning I worked, and I had a few discharges, and it was a transition day for the next day for the new team to come on. So we had a few discharges, and the big thing you do, part of the family medicine service, is you do interim summaries. So I had a few, we had any new admissions within the beginning of the week didn't necessarily need to have interim summaries, where interim summaries are where you have patients that have been on the service for a while, and just to mainly have a kind of a long kind of recap of the hospitalization of the patients. So I had a couple to do for one of my co-residents that I was signing out to. So Tuesday, I had a couple discharges in the morning, kind of did that, had didactics in the afternoon. Did some musculoskeletal stuff with the cervical neck. I had some presentations. Signed out to my co-resident that was starting on Wednesday. So Wednesday, the start of dermatology for me, I actually had a tour. We still have interviews at our residency, a few more, and I did a tour again of all the different clinic sites. So that was my whole day, in the morning, in the afternoon, talking to everyone and getting to know the new prospects that were there that day. And that wasn't too bad. It's a good day. It's fun to meet new people, learn about who they are, where they're from. Thursday, that was actually, so I had teledermatology in the morning, and that was actually downtown. And we work with these dermatologists that are get recommendations. It's through the VA, and we get a lot of referrals. Sorry, walking too. So we get referrals from different clinics and PCPs, some within the Seattle area, some outside areas. So you go through a few cases in the morning, you work on the notes. So just making sure you can log in and all those things. It actually went pretty smoothly. I was able to get on, and you send that to your preceptor and attending. Then you work through the cases, and we do kind of a grand rounds, kind of talking through different case presentations, different dermatological cases from us. And then we also work with some dermatologists and residents in I guess Arizona is one of the other sites too, and just different places that kind of call in. We work through cases, talk through cases, so that was good. Then I had clinic in the afternoon. Clinic wasn't too bad. I think we were able to kind of get through things. I actually had a few prenatals, so I had finally had prenatals that came and showed up and wanted care, so I was able to work through some of those cases and learn how to write those notes, which was important for me to kind of work through. So that was great. Friday, and we're walking by one of the clinics. It's actually the Everett Clinic here in Marysville.
Doctor, yeah.
Oh, cool. My mom's primary doctor's right over here. Yeah, we're going on a walk right now, so that's good. And then Friday, I had clinic all day. I was a little bit busy, trying to work out some kinks with people checking in and working with nursing staff and with us providers. Able to work through a lot of things. I think some of the things that happened was people were getting checked in and weren't necessarily known if they were checked in or not, and it kind of can unfortunately get a lot of people checked in all at once. So right before my lunch, I had 4 people checked in by 11:30, even though 11:30 should be my last appointment for the morning. So I kind of had to work through that, troubleshoot, working with my preceptors, and someone was able to take one of my patients because I was able to see most of them. I just had to precept them. But it wasn't too bad. I don't think there was anything super interesting. Had someone I need to get an x-ray for their knee. from the fall that they had, a mechanical fall. And then in the afternoon, working through some diabetes medication and things. Really helpful, I think, with what we're trying to do with the pods is utilizing other resources and people within the pod system. So my pharmacist was clutch that day on Friday, able to help me work through some of the meds while I had to go see other people, like when we had a lot of people coming in, so we're not running too far behind. In the afternoon, we had a brand new patient that just moved here, and they lost all their medications, so having the pharmacist be able to look up a lot of the meds that they had at the pharmacy and transferring them. And they actually came in the day before as a walk-in as well, so they came in as a scheduled visit to see me to establish care. So getting through as much things as we could. This patient had lots of past medical history that we didn't really have records of, so we had to do, release some information from Colorado, from where they came, and ordering some things, trying to get some care going, as much things as we could get going. So they had some medications available, and just having close follow-up to try to work through at least what we can address in one visit. And we actually worked really well together. I think my nurse, my MA, pharmacy, and making calls and getting things done, and we're actually get through a lot for that visit. That was a really good, awesome moment for the clinic for me for that day. And trying to think if there was anything else major. Pretty busy day. And then so that was Friday. Saturday morning, volunteered with one of my co-residents, and another co-resident came in the afternoon. We went to Federal Way to volunteer at the high school, and that was great because we got to meet a lot of students who were talking about reproductive health. A lot of students of color that wanted to ask questions to doctors and what's the path, and we're working with University of Washington, a lot of the med students and a lot of their programs and family medicine interest groups, and just a lot of broad range of docs, attendings, fellows, everyone, students, teachers. And it was a really cool event, and it was something that I really wanted to do because that's part of my mission, is to be able to mentor. So that was great. Got to do that, made some connections, planning to follow up with some people and do more events and do more talks, and I was able to kind of share my mission a bit, and give some advice, and that was really good. I was part of this lunch panel. We got to answer some questions. And then after that, came back up towards Marysville, Everett to visit family again. And it's really good. I'm glad to be here and seeing everyone, and I'm very thankful to have weekends off for this rotation. But yeah, it's supposed to start getting snow, so hopefully the weather is not too bad. I know a lot of people worried about that for clinic and different places if that changes hours, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, for this week, I'm in clinic a lot, and then first time I'll be working at the VA in the afternoon, the dermatology service. Then I'll have teledermatology again. Then I'll actually come up towards Everett for another site as well during the week for dermatology, and just a lot of clinic in general too. And that's kind of the plan for this week. Anything else you want to say, Mom?
Oh, not today.
Okay, you're finishing up our walk, so. All right, that pretty much sums it up. Keep it mission-minded, keep it indigenous-minded. All right, aloha.